What's up, guys? This is Prince.koala here, bringing you another Rome Total War online match, and this is yet another Cup of Nations tourney match. This time it's me playing as Armenia, my Cup of Nations faction, against the Britons of Luke, RV Luke, and we got some spectators here. I don't remember who it was. I think Dekter was with us. Alex Fov might have been in there, and Matke from HOS, I think. We'll see. So yeah, this is the quarterfinals that I played 1 week ago, before I've been working in England, a bit more than almost 2 weeks ago actually. And yeah, lots of you guys wanted to see it, so yeah, I guess I'll show it to you. It's going to be a very long battle, so I will make some cuts while there's nothing really happening and speed up a little bit. I've brought 6 spearmen gold, 3 cataphracts, of which 2 are gold defense, silver attack. Actually, gold defense, bronze attack, and 1 is gold attack and silver defense. What I had in mind behind this, I'll tell you later. Then I got 2 horse archers without any upgrades to just absorb the chariot archer missiles, because these chariot archers have so many ammunition, and yeah, I just need to reduce it, to decimate it. And yeah, I also have, I think these are gold Arab calves. They should be, yeah, they are. And gold archers 6 times, of course. So yeah, there were a lot of opinions about this matchup. A lot of guys said there's no way Armenia could win this if the players are on the same level, more or less. But there were also players like, let's see if he was spectating as well. Alex with Dekter, okay, he was spectating, and Matke. So Dekter said, for those of you who don't know, is an opponent who analyzes especially his Cup of Nations matches pretty good, and he also took a closer look at this one. Played it several times as both sides and had more success with Armenia, really. I got to mention that Dekter is a very excellent defensive player, and yeah, Armenia has to play really defensively in this matchup because there's no other choice for them. But yeah, so this guy said Armenia is not just equal, but it even has a slight advantage, which was pretty interesting because I couldn't see how, most of the other players couldn't see how. I think I played Dodd, who said he has a great idea of how to win as Armenia, and I played Britons for the first time in this matchup, and he had no chance when he said that he has an idea of how to win this easily. But that's another story. So there were different opinions about this. I still think, and I still prefer the Britons on this part. But yeah, we shall see how this battle turns out. So I'm not too close to the red line to be red line camping. It says long range archer distance, and I think the long range archers can stay around here. And I will also advance for a bit if he comes closer. But for the moment, I do kind of use the fact that this red line is here. Yeah, it's not the fine way of playing, but it's legit. So I kind of abused this for a little while. But yeah, at the moment we are basically just absorbing some missiles. And then I was trying to get some shots into head hurlers. Once in a while I get a shot in. Also destroyed 1 chariot archer already. He also reduced my... Guys, these guys are way too fast to look at them. I think 24, alright. And over there, 25. These guys are still fine. And I'm still trying to get some shots into both these chariots and also these head hurlers. Killed a bunch. And he's trying to rout my horse archers, but get away. I see my light cav coming, so he gets away. And yeah, this is the position for now. As you can see, he's trying to flank me, which I think is pretty risky to put so many units in that corner here. I mean, I would have rather went for this side. Well, sure, there's all this swamp, which his chariots really don't like. But here's this corner, and I hate to be in a corner when I'm skirmishing. Right, so the stuff continues, and when I saw that these guys were completely exhausted and my light cav was completely rested, I thought I will be able to catch them, but I wasn't. I just wasn't. They were completely exhausted, running through swamp, but I couldn't catch them. That was pretty annoying. And yeah, I can play on normal speed now, I think. I saw there's so many units in that corner, so I said I'll attack here. I was attacking also taking on his chariots there, which routed. I wanted them to rout earlier. I lost quite a few of horses there, which I did not like. But yeah, I'm now trying to chase down all these skirmishes with basically all my units still shielding up here my archery. I think, yeah, I'm now going to move my other units as well and starting to mass panic their everything. So yeah, putting all my units in there, giving his chariots less space to move around and rout immediately, to mass rout them all. And that's basically what's happening. Not quite as good as I hoped it would, since yeah, you see his chariots still get some kills on my cataphracts especially, which is not good. But yeah, now they even rescue some of his slingers, so they did not rout. That was pretty annoying. But still, I killed quite a bunch of slingers and head hurlers there. I think 3 units it was in total. Not too sure though. We can count afterwards. So what's he got left? Slingers 2 times. Slingers, 4 slingers. 2 head hurlers. Another unit of hurlers and another unit of hurlers, which I am not able to catch since his chariots are protecting him. Now I have to retreat, and that was all the action we've had in the first part of this game. So I can now skip forward, show you. Now he dodged some of my fire arrows. Shouldn't have put him on fire. Maybe he wouldn't have seen them if they weren't on fire. So yeah, I lost basically all of my cataphracts, at least the majority of them. The majority of my light cav as well. Still have all my archers, all my infantry, and my horse archers, which are depleted a bit, but they're still fine. They have good ammo, and most importantly, I killed 1 unit of chariot archers, so he's got only this unit on this flank left. That's pretty good. I was happy with that. I hate them. They were like my biggest concern in this battle. So yeah, for now we are here facing each other like that, and I think I'm going to advance soon. So yeah, I'll fast forward and skip for a bit now, so you guys don't have to watch the long battle that this is going to be. Still, as you can see in the upper right corner, there's still a lot of time left. I'm just basically what I'm doing, trying to sneak in with some shots. I'm later going to the center, sneaking in some shots on these head hurlers. Also his chariots. I'm going to kill 1 or 2 chariots there. And that's basically all that's happening. So yeah, see you guys back in a minute. Right guys, here I'm back. Just for a second to give you an idea of of how this battle was like for a good while. We were basically just sitting here and texting about anything, about stuff, about TV series, about Game of Thrones especially, I think. And Alex TAoW left us already a good while ago, so there's only Matke and Dekter left as spectators. And especially Dekter was a good to have for, you know, entertaining. Now there I'm just trying to find out how effective my archers are up front against chosen swords. So since they managed to kill only 1 guy with 4 volleys, I decided to not continue shooting. And yeah, that's basically it. I was all the time pushing him away, just marching up, and he was retreating even more. I was marching up, he retreated. And yeah, that's what basically this battle now was about. So I switched from defensive to somewhat offensive, since I'm starting to push, but still keeping everything together, of course. If I keep everything together, I'm strong. If he can choose and pick up single units, that's where I lose this game. But the good thing is that he has only 2 chariots left. He's lost so many over there, so he will not likely be able to, once he has to attack, to defend all his slingers and hurlers. So I will find spots to attack them and push them away from my infantry and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm sneaking behind. He's protecting his chariots with his slingers. And yeah, I guess you don't have to watch this, and I'll be back once the fight continues. Right, this is just half a minute later. I was trying to kind of rush 1 wing of his, but he retreated it, so all for nothing. See you guys in a minute. So I think we are about to start the last part of our match here, starting the missile war on this right flank. He's built up his right flank. His left flank he's holding back, and I'm just taking the fight for now with his slingers. I will reinforce because I'm flexible where I am. Now, seeing that I focus my archery on this flank, he's bringing up this part of his army, and I think we can now go normal speed and now try to get some assaults on his units. I route these head hurlers with a bunch of cavalry units. They will eventually come back since they are 24 men, but yeah, it's good to break their morale. And now this is what I meant. He's got not enough chariots to look after all of this of his units. I forgot these 2 horses. They routed because they were all alone over there. And yeah, here his slingers route, but they just chill. No, actually they're not. Okay, so where are they? Or did I catch them? Yeah, I got these horse archers over to chase down these routing head hurlers so they won't come back started chasing them around here, I think, so they wouldn't come back here. And yeah, as I mentioned, Luke with his 2 chariots and 1 chariot archer is not able to protect all his missile units. It's just too much. And I'm bringing some Arab calf over there. They might not be enough to. Oh, these are just slingers, so they might be able to. But yeah, I'm getting another unit of head hurlers, and there I'm holding these guys with my horse archers. They rout immediately, but I still get my guys over, treating them as his chariots come. Now I can engage them, actually, but yeah, I'm still a bit patient. I'm shooting also his chariots with my archers, because they're a bit vulnerable to that. I still have my Arab cav over there. They will eventually chase down these guys together with my horse archers. Over there, he's trying to protect some head hurlers. Forgot again, 1 Arab cav guy that probably came back just to run in there. Right, yeah, so here I'm chasing down these slingers. I got nowhere to go because of my Arab cav. He's trying to save them with his warlord, but I think they are going to be too late. So yeah,
Dieser General ist der perfekte Feind. Bleibt nicht standhaft, sondern läuft davon. Lohnt es sich, ihn zu töten?
Barbarian warlord over there. Forgetting my horse archers, but they're not important anymore. They can die, I think. I even managed to save them. Anyways, they don't matter really. So, head hurlers, slingers, routed head hurlers that might come back eventually. Yeah, that's it. Chariot archers, warlord, slingers, and warlord. Right, so there's swordman, pikes down, but in loose formation, so they need support. He's charging, he's not charging. There he's losing 2 chariots on my pikes, routes. These loose formation guys. Get some light chariots into my bag. And yeah, it's just sending everything in, hoping for the unlikely event of a big super giant mega hyper mass rout, but he just does not.
Der feindliche General zeigt seinen Wert. Ist von dem Wunsch. Die Götter lächeln euch heute zu. Der feindliche General ist tot und seine Männer haben den Mut verloren.
Still have almost all of my infantry left, routed 1 unit. But yeah. As you saw, XIV had to leave us early, and I think even Matke at some point left this. It was a very long battle, probably one of the longest battles I've ever had since I play Rome Total War Online. But I enjoyed it. Was pretty interesting, pretty nail-biting, and yeah, we needed a lot of patience. And we were glad to have Dector with us, who was like entertaining us with some stupid jokes. I don't even remember. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too long for you. And yeah, see you guys in the next Cup of Nations matches.